After a few beautifully sunny days this week, I've been feeling filled with excitement about the season ahead. The first real hint of spring sunshine always does that to me. Suddenly, the growing year feels full of possibilities, plans, and optimism about everything that's still to come on our little homestead. Earlier in the week, it was still properly cold though. So cold, in fact, that I still needed to light the log burner. So I cleaned it out, got a fire going, and spent the afternoon in the kitchen baking a nice warm crumble. Sometimes a nice relaxing day at home is all that you need. Then it was time to head back to the plot. One of the jobs I'd been looking forward to the most was sowing my parsnips for the year ahead. One of the seed packets was kindly gifted to me from a company, which always makes me feel even more excited to get them into the ground and imagine what the harvests are going to be down the line. And there's another big step happening here soon too. We've taken delivery of the wood to begin our kitchen garden project. Seeing all the materials arrive today suddenly makes it all feel very, very real, and I can't wait to start building and shaping the space that will hopefully feed us for many, many seasons to come. So this week's vlog is a bit of everything really. Cosy fires, baking, seed sowing, and the first real steps towards creating our kitchen garden. The growing season is slowly beginning, and I am so glad that you're here to follow along with me. So grab a cuppa and let's get stuck in. Good morning, I'm over on plot 2 today. Sorry about, well, I don't want to say sorry for the sun because I'm absolutely, in fact, shall I change the angle? I'm going to change the angle because I literally cannot see you. I've had to put you in the carrot bed so that you can see me. Right. So, it's a beautiful day. Yesterday you will have seen that I cleared this bed out. So I've just been recently sent some seeds from a company called Sprinkle Seeds, and I was really happy because there were some parsnips in there. Now, if you've been here a while, you'll know that I've never had any luck with parsnips at all, and at the end of last year a lot of people said make sure you've got fresh seed and try Gladiator F1, which I've bought, so I bought them myself, and then the other day I had this parcel from this company, and they've gifted me some Tender and True. So what I thought I'd do in this bed is do half of the Gladiator F1 and half Tender and True, not to see if they compete with each other. It's more that I'm not sure which ones are the best and are going to be the best for my temperament and you know, our growing conditions down here. Now, you're in the carrot bed at the moment because otherwise you couldn't see me. And ideally, I would have liked to have the parsnips next to the carrots, but this bed seems like it's been prepared for sort of sandy, loving root vegetables. There's also a couple of heads of garlic I think that I can see growing in here, that obviously where we've taken this plot over there's things that are going to just pop up, so I'm going to leave them in. They might be garlic, they might be onions, I'm not 100% sure at the moment. I don't want to move them about too much, but I just thought I'd separate these and do one side with the Gladiator F1 and one side with the Tender and True. So I'm going to get those in now. Now this side of the bed seems to be a lot more shaded than that side of the bed, and it's midday, but the sun does come up from over there, so I'm hoping that they will get the same sort of amount of sun. I mean, there's nothing really we can do about that, is there? That is what it is, you know, I can't change that, so we're just going to go with it and see what happens. making sure I'm just getting any last weeds out that I can find. I mean, I did give it a good going over yesterday, but now on second inspection there is a few, so I'm just going to get them out. If anybody has any tips on parsnips, I'd be very grateful for your input. See, that is a tiny little onion, I believe. Right, okay. Let's have a little look. 1 centimetre deep. Okay, let's draw an imaginary line. In fact, I think I've got, yes I have. It was already in this bed, and it was this just simple string and bamboo stick setup. So I might use that as like a divider so that I roughly know what is what. And then that is about halfway where that is. So I'm going to pop them in there so that I know where I am. That'll do. That's about halfway. Okay, so in this side I'm going to do the tender and true. Better put my gloves on. Right. Only because I've got a cut on my hand and I don't want to get any more mud in it. I did it yesterday when I was clearing off them things. I cut myself on the little bits of metal. So, oh, it's a little ladybird. Right, be careful of you then. Right, so I'm thinking if they've got to be about 5 centimetres apart, that's not... I might be able to get quite a few rows in here. I reckon I can get a good 4 rows. I really want these to work because I absolutely love parsnips for the autumn and winter in stews and roasted and all sorts of things. So I'm really hoping, in fact, oh, wow, there's actually quite a few in here. You know what, it's so fiddly, I'm going to take these off. Let me just show you, if just in case you haven't seen them before, I'll just show you what parsnip seeds look like. So they're very flat and they're like paper thin. It's crazy that they grow into a parsnip. Things like this always astonish me, that all these seeds that we're planting now grow into food. I say it every year, I know I do, but it just does amaze me. I'm gonna, because I know that the germination could be quite sporadic with parsnips, so I'm going to sort of plant them and then maybe thin them out as I go, because I can take some, you know, earlier and just have smaller ones and then leave some that are going to get sweeter with the frosts. But I'd rather do that and get enough than be liberal and not be able to use the seed again and then not get anything, you know. There's, by all accounts, we've just got to use them this year because they're fresh, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry, ladybird. Right. Get them covered over. I've just fed the chickens and I can really hear them scratching around in there. Right, okay. So I'm going to pop that packet on there for now because I didn't bring the labels out with me, of course. I mean, to be honest with you, I've probably done them more like 10 centimetres apart, but you know, it doesn't matter. Right, so these are the Gladiator F1s going in. Oop. Completely ripped that the wrong way. Oh God. When I see some people sprinkle, they seem to sprinkle and really get it quite even, but mine certainly are not. Right. So that is those in. Right, I'm just going to go and find some labels. Might be a no. Right, I'm going to get them watered in, compost those. Okay, so we've got a seed update. They're doing really, really well. So over the back here, we've got the collies and the cabbages that had got really leggy. The chilies are all doing fantastic, and the basket of fire are coming on nice. So that is all of the chilies in and repotted. These ones are getting quite leggy actually. I need to redo those. I've popped in a couple of loofahs now because I've never done them before and I really, really want to start doing them. But look at these. This is the cucumbers and the gherkins. They have gone mad in the last week. So I'm really, really pleased with them. Yeah, so and that's all my flowers for the cottage garden. I'll list them below what I've got in there. But there's loads of things. I'm so happy with all of this lot now. Little girly update, they're all getting on well. I do have a little bit of pecking every now and then, but it's generally calmed down quite a lot.
They're all looking good as gold.
If you've enjoyed this week's vlog, please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. I always love hearing from you and what you've been getting up to. I'll see you next week. Take care.